extra engage in order to like reach the Varus, because you don't want the champion to just poke you all the time in the setups of Dragon objectives on at level 3. But here makes more sense to go commit.
Canna sneaking behind the wave here. Lot's going to have to try and dash out. Flashes out as well. Canna tanks the tower, but still gets the kill.
Here, Jun doesn't really have a way to get away. There's the ghost for Caliste.
Yeah, Jun's going to try and use the heal for movement speed, but when comes lightning and Yike's diving onto Jun, gets the knock-up, and Caliste secures the kill. Well played by KC.
Yeah, the Cosmic
Top lane
Bind
is losing. Your jungler is on top side of the map. Enemy jungler is getting Drake, and you have push in bot. The bottom of it, 0.7. They love these slow, measured games. As Tempered Fate comes out, Busio immediately goes in with the charm, and because of that, ISMA can't go in for any further engage. True Shot Barrage connects! And Jun slams the meat in.
Honestly, KC, apart from obviously Caliste getting caught, have been doing very well in across the map. Like, everything is kind of going their way, and we have GIANTX looked for the cross map and trying to make something happen topside, but just wasn't able to.
As long as he did. Didn't land the slow, could have started with the auto. Decided against it. Another Cosmic Binder going wide as Yike and Busio clear out the vision. Cataclysm coming in. They're looking for the Shockwave. Jackie's is on his way across. Chain of Corruption going wide. Kyeahoo coming in with a hero's entrance. There's the Shockwave only going to connect onto one. ISMA goes in for another flag, and Dragon... Sorry, I thought he was going to finish his recall. Decides against it. He's looking to see if perhaps they can catch out Kyeahoo, who did just go in with the Justice Punch. The Drake begun. Kyeahoo flashes away. There's the taunt. Jackie stands at the edge of it. Call of the Forge God being used as well as they try and catch out Yike. Shockwave onto Kyeahoo. They'll get the shutdown, but the rest of KC are beginning to collapse. Jackie's flashes away, and ISMA is just left to the wolves. Tempered Fate will stop him in the middle of the flag and drag, and Yike with a Crescent Guard will dive in to get another kill. The jungler down for GIANTX. Jun flashing away. Equalizer down as well as Jackie's tries to walk out. Low mana on him. Canna with the Flame Spitter will begin to burn Lot alive, and Busio can just dash in whenever he wants. Jun down. Alongside him, Lot will go to an early grave. Noah and Jackie's the last two standing here for GIANTX. Noah does still have the flash, has the cleanse. Canna lands the harpoon, and the chase continues. Good command attack onto Canna, takes him low. He flashes, and Busio dances in. Blocks the Mystic shot that I don't think was gonna connect, but falls for it anyway.
That was about to get away, but now we're back to live.
And back for round 2, it seems, as Yike jumps onto Jun. Tries to take the magical journey out, does get knocked up by the Q3. Yike's gonna follow him across the wall, and the Crescent Guard's back up, but now GX are able to collapse upon him. Jungler down for KC might mean they need to back away from the Drake. It's soul point for them if they can take it. Busio has the quickness back up, Chain of Corruption as well, available for Caliste. Lot's gonna get knocked up by Kyeahoo. Cataclysm in by ISMA. Chain of Corruption has to be flashed away from. The Drake still stands, as KC and GIANTX are just landing punch after punch.
It's getting scrappy here on Summoner's Rift. Rumble has just pushed in that bottom side, so Canna maybe looking to group up now at KC, and GIANTX feeling a little less confident as Canna makes his way over.
It's getting scrappy. I mean, Yike, we got to go back to that play, because that was way too ambitious.
He killed Jun, but it's worth.
I mean, he interrupts him going through the portal initially, and then goes way too deep. All of GX turn their attention onto him, and the Dragon is at 50% HP. So I feel like the GX should have just turned their attention.
Incredibly well in terms of their farm. I'm mainly just used to it from Korean. Galio's doing that, and then I remembered, yep, Kyeahoo is a Korean. Galio, in fact, doing that. As Lot's now in a lot of danger.
Yeah, quickness coming out with the Flame Spitter as well. Lot did a really good job of dodging the initial CC. He's going to try and get down to this blast cone, but he can't get there in time. Canna takes the kill. Kyeahoo forced away towards this top side. Makes sense. They're doing exactly that.
The thing that Hans Sommer said earlier is, like, range is the biggest problem, right? And that's what Ornn's supposed to be helping with. But interestingly, KC's just saying, I want to take a tower.
Yeah, who's going to TP towards the mid lane? Meanwhile, Lot is burned alive by KC. Caliste takes the kill. And that's your tank, by the way.
So, of all the ways this fight could have gone, that is not how I expected it.
KC will just get access to the tower.
Yeah, smart little bait play there by KC. I'll get access to this mid lane tower. They'll be able to take it down. Caliste just needs a couple of autos to do so, and then you can reset again, get your vision.
About his position on the map is what makes him so successful. And like even here, just finding these small windows in the Rakan where he can
sneaky man.
Oh, Yike's going to jump into Jackie's, who has to flash away. The piercing out. Busio flashing forward with the quickness as well. There's a hero's entrance following up, but Jackie's gets face planted by Kyeahoo. Noah trying to jump away. Caliste is on the chase. Noah will fall. Lot and ISMA the only two left standing here for GIANTX. ISMA dives in. Caliste claims the triple. KC just wipe away GIANTX.
Blink and they're gone. KC immediately jump onto GIANTX, and now with the wave on bot lane, the base will be cracked open. And what else do you need at this stage for KC? Elder Dragon's there, but I don't know if they even want to go for it.
Just an exceptional execution game from KC. Their macro was at an extremely high level this game. From start to finish, they pick apart GX, and they're going to look to close things out right now.
Yeah, still 15 seconds on the carries here. Lot getting rooted up underneath this Nexus tower. Busio looking for the knockup as well. Lot goes down. Jun stands for a second, but the magical journey just sends him to an early grave. KC clean it up again. Jackies will spawn in time to die with the equalizer down, the chain of corruption as well. A piercing arrow through its ultimate is so impactful, right? Gwen can always just put down the W and then mitigate the fact that she would get knocked away, and it allows you to actually follow up on the fight. So that also,
that's the thing.
Bard is a range support, and we spent game one praising these two guys as Jun's going to try and heal. Flash coming forward as they look for the chase. Jun cannot escape. Engage Lulu!
Engage Lulu!
They ran them. But here, yeah, in the 2v2, KC definitely has the advantage. But here comes the junglers.
Busio going to get caught out for the start. Noah using that Valkyrie for the extra damage. Busio, no flash, no heal, no life left, as ISMA claims the kill.
The disengaged Lulu significantly worse than getting bot lane back in check. Because Caliste and Busio have an incredibly potent 2v2, but it just means that Canna ends up constantly finding these leads in the 1v1
Good
bus.
bubble, heal coming out. Caliste going to have to use the barrier here as Noah chases him down. Flash away from Caliste. They're looking for the damage onto Noah, but an Everflow will heal him up. Still a 1-for-1 exchange between the AD carries.
Very close, but it is end up being the one
ISMA looking to steal this away, but decides against it for now.
ISMA doesn't have the upgraded smite, so it would have been an advantage for Yike in the smite fight. So ISMA backs away, but there we go.
Emperor's Divide onto Kyeahoo. Does take one tower shot between worlds. He goes, can dash out, uses the weirding, dashes towards ISMA, and then flashes away. ISMA with a hammer shot, not going to be able to connect onto Yike.
A bit of a oopsie there from Kyeahoo. I guess he wasn't expecting ISMA to be pathing that way. Forced to burn his flash anyway, even though he tried to get out of that situation without it. Yike, though, chasing down ISMA, knows he has the level advantage
as well. ISMA needs
as the wave is going to bounce, but actually, keep my eyes on Yike. He's just legging a bot lane.
Spreading down here. Hovering with Caliste. Flash, cease and desist with the polymorph coming out as well. Good knockback on the Valkyrie. No escape. Taken out by the KC bot side.
I mean, keep it simple. Lane gank, flash is GX. What's really important about their composition is, remember, they don't have easy engage at all. They do have very good disengage, and they have a lot of range. So they have to take their time and do things like this. Chunk your opponent out before the fight. Nice flash.
Yeah, Busio was looking for the fight here. Oh, Yike just clips the wall. Doesn't get knocked up by it. Keeper's Verdict coming out as well as Yike tries to escape, but Jun secures the kill. Now with Drake up, GIANTX can turn their attentions towards it. And
using their prio mid to control the entrance to that top side in the river, and then they found Busio in the bot side river, who they were able to chunk out. And it doesn't matter if they got the kill because they had that health advantage. ISMA then sees an opportunity.
Incredible AD carry when it comes to team fighting, and here there's a lot of eggs in that Caliste basket.
But the thing is, he's actually not massively far ahead. Noah has just reset, finished the Triforce, but Jackie's
forced low, forced to flash. Caliste begins to open up, and Jackie shifts his way across. The answer is yes, it seems.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, with the no!
Jackie thought he could stay around, but Caliste flashes in. Cleans it up at the end.
The very edge of the W from Caliste, connecting to interrupt the base, and then the flash into E. Ooh, nicely done by Caliste. 4-1-0. Now is in the river.
Yike looking for the engage. Kyeahoo going between worlds and is on the wrong side of it. ISMA now looking for Yike. Goes to get the knock back into him, but no stun. Keeper's Verdict out with the wild growth on Yike. Should be able to get another Bolt Breaker out. Smites ISMA for the slow, and will be able to get himself away to the ground.
I do feel
like to top him up. It's actually quite a devastating combo, but now at 1.2k lead for Caliste as Noah goes in. The polymorph comes outside away. Caliste able to dodge to the side of it. Tries to open up onto Jun, dashes forward. Caliste takes him. Noah next up. It's two. A double for Caliste. Yike dies on a dive as ISMA and Lotta coming in. The TP from Canna as well. They'll look for Kyeahoo first as they collapse onto him. Keeper's Verdict with a knock-up onto Canna, but meanwhile, Kyeahoo just falls. Busio now joining in as Canna opens up the wild growth, topping him up, but it won't be enough.
Take into account that that Caliste and Busio got a 2v2 in the mid lane as well.
Items now completed on him. You should have been able to just play through these dragons and be the one that are actually stacking up. And it just buys windows of times for GIANTX to kind of get gold into some of their key carries like Jackie's.
Jackies will be able to pick up the tower, puts the Sun Disc down immediately, and Kyeahoo backs away. Meanwhile, in the mid lane with the Rift Herald charging in. GIANTX can't defend their tier 1. A tower apiece. First one was picked up though.
Still going to always exist. Let's see what happens here. Water's being cleared out, but ISMA blast cones over the wall.
Looking for Kyeahoo. Will get the slam. Doesn't quite get the CC. Yike goes back in with the Vault Breaker. ISMA heals up with the Sundered Sky. Caliste and Busio moving across. The TP coming out from Canna as well. Jun here to help defend GIANTX, but that tower is pretty damn low, and they don't have the rest of their team. KC begin the fight as 5. Cease and desist going in the tidal wave. Canna blocks it with a hallowed miss, but GIANTX still able to disengage. The tower does fall. Meanwhile, Lot TPs into the back line. Caliste trying to get in here as well. Unable to join the fight yet, and Canna is left by his lonesome. The shutdown goes to Noah. KC overextending
to go.
Huge ultimate as well from ISMA, knocking Caliste out of the fight. That damage dealer that we've been speaking of meant it was just nothing to actually take down some of these low health members. Now again, a failed
10,000 now on it. Yike can look for the steal, no flash for him, but a Vault Breaker over the wall.
They're not going to flip this, are they?
In tidal wave, Yike looking, Lot going forward, they're going to flip it, and Yike gets it! And Yike gets it, and now Caliste, untouched on the backline, can begin to open up. Noah's going to fall, he's snipped out by Canna. Jackie's forced away by Kyeahoo. ISMA dashing forward onto Caliste. But GIANTX have flipped the whole damn series on a single press of a button. And Yike puts them in their place.
Lot tried to keep Yike out of the pit, but they took a gamble, and it did not pay off.
called a medic. Everything on a flip, and it's just the birds that they get from Yike.
That is a great question, Caliste. I mean, because what they should have done with that, okay, yes, they got a decent amount of gold. I will acknowledge that.
But they haven't been able to take as many neutrals as they would like. As many of those towers slam into the wall here as ISMA's trying to lock up Canna, who dashes away, has the needle work for the slow as well. Lot goes unstoppable, trying to chase his enemy man, but this is 3 players invested on the top side, and now KC still have a wave of Baron to play with. 30 seconds before that buff goes down. Caliste is pushing through bot. That should be the bot inhibitor tower for him. Not quite. Still has that bulwark. They are very much on the wrong side of the exchange. And now KC able to take the Drake, not Soul for them.
Baron. And if it's KC that start the Baron off, that could be an opportunity for you to find a fight unless you get caught and die.
Seasons this onto ISMA, they'll jump onto him with the wild growth for the follow-up, knock up. 5 in the mid lane. Canna's going down towards bot. GIANTX, he might rue their lack of engage a little bit here, but Jackie's goes in. The Emperor's of Eye catches on Caliste, who dashes away. Redemption coming out as Jackie's uses the stopwatch. TP's coming in from KC. Yike's already killed off 1. A second to follow as Noah falls. Caliste being chased out by Lot, but even he won't die. GIANTX once again pull the trigger, and it's them that are getting shot down.
They dive between 2 towers in the mid lane, forcing a fight so hard in a desperation play to try and
keep him in check. Now with the Bloodthirster as well, the healing, the movement speed from the Shirelias, everything is just too good at keeping this man alive. And KC with that, it feels like the inevitable has started. Baron falling, mid inhibitor, top lane tier 2 about to go as well. It feels like there's no stopping them right now.
Yeah, they're having a good time, RKC, in professional League of Legends.
That probably?
Well, probably. I haven't watched every CB LoL game. I know Katie are really good at losing. We can ask Law. Actually, is Law down there?
Yeah, she's down there.
Did they throw 14K or 15K, Law?
That was a low blow.
I think she's gone now. I think she's
Yeah, understandable.
Arisen.
Noah's used to miracles, obviously.
It's true. Oh, ISMA. Has he found a flank?
Yeah, but it's only him.
He's found one, though.
Identifying the flank, not the hardest thing in the world. Executing on it, pretty difficult.
But he executed it, just no one else was there.
Yes, true. Executing your opponents on a flank, pretty difficult, as KC continue to push in. 15K the lead now, as it's going to be triple in here, but GIANTX left trying to defend their Nexus tower. Cease and desist in, tidal wave coming out. Caliste dodging away from Jackie's, who was polymorphed as he went in. The Guardian Angel has been procced onto Yike, but Canna diving onto the backline, and Yike still very healthy. Kyeahoo will chase Lot and ISMA back to the base, and there's no throws here, as KC will clean it up and take our 4th 2-0 of LEC Versus.